Hi, I'm Douglas Ward with the Underground Boxing Company. You know, I've got to be honest, I've always felt like some coaches, in some instances, use sparring as a way to avoid really teaching boxing. You know, I understand it's hard work to pay close attention to your fighter and know how to dissect what he's doing and keep him constantly improving. It's also more work. I mean, let's be honest, it's also more work to get in the trenches with him or her and make your mitt work and your drills interactive. It takes more effort, without doubt. So for some, sparring is an easy way for coaches to work with their fighters because they can become more of a spectator and just offer advice. And you know as well as I do that everyone loves to give advice. But it's important to remember that there's life after boxing, and fighters' health should be considered. So just think about this for a second. Your average fighter might spar 2 times a week. That's six rounds per day. That equals 12 rounds per week. He or she may get hit, let's just say 20 times per round, which equals 120 times per day. That's 240 punches per week. If they only spar 3 weeks prior to a fight, that's 240 punches per week for 3 weeks. That equals 720 punches total. If they fight 6 times per year, that equals 4,320 punches per year. 2 years into the career, and they've already absorbed 8,640 punches in the gym alone. Once you start adding that up and factoring in the actual fights as well, this all accumulates very quickly. Personally, I've broken it down further into the numbers and estimates, but I won't go into all that here. I can tell you that based on average amateur and professional careers, you can easily get into a conservative estimate of having taken over 20,000 punches in a 2-year period. I mean, let's face it, a number like that is bound to take its toll over time. You know, I realize that fighters are different, that all accumulate and give punches differently. But even Sugar Ray Robinson only sparred 4 to 10 rounds a week before a fight. And that was just to get his timing down. In any case, coach to coach, I'd encourage you to consider that we as a boxing community may be a little too reliant on sparring and are overstating its significance and even teaching fighters that they need it more than they actually do, than what is really, really necessary. It may have become a dependence that is doing a disservice to the sport and to the individual fighters more than anything. It's just something to think about. Until next time, remember, fighting solves everything.